Thank you for calling the Grant Leeson Appeal Line. Information regarding our inquiry can also be submitted at 4-news.co.uk. If you have any information regarding...
Where is Jessica Hyde? Where is Jessica Hyde? Where is Jessica Hyde?
Right. TV has many great anti-heroes. Dexter Morgan, Don Draper, Russ Cole, and of course, Walter White. But there is one who, in my opinion, stands out compared to the rest, and that is Arby / Pietri from Utopia.
Where is Jessica Hyde?
Now, from the opening scene, we see that Arby is shown as a remorseless, almost non-human killer, not flinching at his partner, Lee, killing the people around him, and repeating the question, where is Jessica Hyde?
Where is Jessica Hyde?
But alas, finds no answer. We see another key part of Arby's character, his love of raisins. The scene continues. As they prepare to leave, Arby sees a little boy hiding underneath the table, prompting him to say this.
Don't put the gas away yet.
After, the title credits appear. Now, from the first scene, we see the inhumanity of the show's characters, and especially Arby. Now, throughout most of the first season, Arby is shown as a villain, always hunting down our main character, killing indiscriminately, and that stays for all of season 1. But in season 1, episode 3, we do see some sort of change and development in Arby's character. This starts due to the show's most controversial scene, the school scene. Now, on its own, the scene is controversial enough, but due to the timing of when the episode was released, coinciding with the Sandy Hook tragedy, it came off looking worse. But the scene does have a point. It is to develop Arby's character, and show how much power the network has. The scene starts with Arby's phone ringing, signalling the go for the order, as we see Arby is wearing gloves with fingerprints from Grant, who, when Arby killed Bijan, left fingerprints in the apartment, which is clearly shown to the audience. The scene continues. Arby walks into the reception area. He is greeted by the sound of the floor screeching, children screaming, and the raisins falling on the ground, and of course Arby's heavy breathing and gunshots are perfect. All Pietri wants is, and when he is older, completely emotionless. Now our first scene with adult Pietri in season 2 is like a fake jump scare. We see Pietri with a beard talk to a young girl in her house, saying, "Is your mother home?" But he then proceeds to do this.
Thanks, Peter.
It's Pietra.
Peter, that's what I said. Come on, cartoons.
I like cartoons.
So you two settled in then?
This shows the development of Arby. He has found love in his life. Also, the way Arby walks is very similar to a penguin, and what he pulls out of the bag is also a penguin, showing Pietri's more soft side, as he now has a daughter and a girlfriend to look after. Now later on in the episode, Arby is walking in the street when he meets an old friend.
Hello, matey. No, it's alright. I'm alone.
Lee threatens Pietri and forces him to join the network, where he meets Milner, aka Mr. Rabbit. Pietri is tasked with killing Donaldson, but Lee informs Milner that Pietri has become rather soft, making Milner send a SWAT team to ensure that Donaldson is killed. We see that Pietri with the network, but in this scene we start to see the more heroic side of Pietri.
There's one more. Wait here.
Pietri has joined forces with our main characters. Pietri then leads the group to Ben's house to get new identities. But later when Lee returns to Ben's house, he finds Ben and his family have been killed. Pietri wants to make a deal, ensuring that Tess and Amanda, Pietri's family, are safe. Lee allows this in exchange for Donaldson. Pietri brings him to Lee, and Lee allows Pietri's family to be released and safe from the network, showing us that Pietri truly does care about them.
Thank you. Throw the phone away.
Kept my side of the bargain, matey.
Pietri is later on told by Grant that Anton is Philip Carville, Pietri's dad, causing Pietri to shoot Marius and go after the rest of the main group, until Grant stops him.
Please.
They then head to Shetland, where they meet Milner. Philip believes that Grant is Pietri, which causes Philip to not recognise his son, and eventually causes Philip to do this.
Run, Jessica, please!
Jessica escapes with Pietri, who is just barely alive, in a coma. Pietri is put into a network-run hospital, and as the series ends, Pietri magically wakes up. And unfortunately, the series was cancelled, leaving the audience on a cliffhanger, never to be answered. Now, the reason I think Arby stands out as an anti-hero is the fact that no other character on TV is quite like him. He goes from committing some of the worst acts humanly possible to helping save innocent people, and becoming a family man, humanising an otherwise emotionless character, brilliantly portrayed by Neil Maskell. In conclusion, I think Arby is one of the TV's greatest and most unique characters in recent years. He is written brilliantly, acted superbly, and is a perfect example of how to write an anti-hero.